wasn't boring. It was amazing.
Yeah, I had an amazing week too. Watching it all online. Anyway, this show is brought to you by our title sponsor, Team Cayote, and our amazing partners.
Team Savox! Tonisport! Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program! Beach RC! Orlowski Racing Line! rsrc! EuroRC! Mo Graphics! 36 Mood!
We're coming to you here from trackside in Barcelos at the F1 Nitro Buggy Euros presented by J Concepts, and I'm Matt McCallum.
I'm Frank McKinney.
And I'm Nick Damon.
And here are your headlines. Pecco Ivanen is off to round 3 of the Asian Buggy Championships in Australia.
Good day, mate.
Looking for some fresh batteries for that new associated four-wheel drive buggy? Check out the new Ripken Edition packs from ProTech. They feature a space on the bottom for adding a variety of weights, which is a pretty cool feature that we're probably going to start seeing in racing batteries in the future.
RG Evolution released their new BK4R 1/5 scale motorbike. And personally, that just reminds me of when we tried motorbikes way back in 2006 or 7. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
You can race it.
steering in when you come to
Oh,
the
crap like
corner is
Marshall?
Is anyone else out there into mini racing? The new Zoo Racing Gorilla Body for 110mm wheelbase mini cars looks absolutely sick. It's just dripping with coolness.
And we're going to get our hands on the all-new Coyote MP11.
Nope, you're not.
No, we're not.
Italian manufacturer Genius have launched their new 1/8 GT chassis in both electric and nitro. William Venables would rather stick a hex driver down his than get involved with GT racing. And now, here are your main stories.
So obviously the 6MIC thing happened. It kind of blew up during the event. It just had a life of its own, and we didn't know what was happening when we were doing the stream. It was very strange. We just saw bits of gaffer tape appearing and then Facebook posts happening.
Well, no, someone that came on the stream to tell us what had happened from the 6MIC side.
Yeah, from the 6MIC, they made an announcement on our stream in the form of a comment, followed by a Facebook post, which slightly annoyed Burkan. But also the 6MIC Sebastian, he was slightly annoyed as well through the actions of the Killiches. Let's hear from the two horses' mouths. Inside this tent at this event, the Killich brothers famously exited 6MIC tyres.
And then we have Burak Kilic, who seems to have got some sticky tape on his t-shirt. The Birkin t-shirt is taped. There we go. There is a tape situation.
And I hear that you have departed ways with 6MIC.
Yeah, that's true.
How come?
We just said, okay, it's enough. We want to have the best of the best. So we decided to leave. It's not the best moment to leave, but yeah.
You often don't get the results you deserve. Have tyres been holding you back?
I don't want to say anything about that because 6MIC also helped me a lot, and they're so nice. They were nice to us. So with the Facebook posts, we don't know why they did this. Maybe to destroy our image or something. We don't know why, but we don't care.
There's been big news about the Killiches' relationship with you guys splitting up during this event. What can you tell me about that?
Oh, it's very easy. Kilik make a good performance. He have a top 5, but he will make a TQ. He thinks the tires is not good to make a TQ. But for me, when you make a top 5, the tires are not bad, of course. And after when he done the podium, he pushed the tires on the trash. The completely new tires on the trash, for me, is definitely not a respect on the sponsor and for all drivers. I cannot accept this situation, and after he will put another pound of tires, and he have not authorization. I explained to him, if you put another tires, it's finished with 6MIC. He put another tires, it's finished.
So basically it seems that not only did the Killich brothers run another tire brand without authorization, they also put brand new 6MIC tires in the trash, causing outrage with the team manager, as you'd expect. But get this, our sources tell us that Burak ultimately decided to use the 6MIC tires in the final, and he had to pay for them. I guess someone already fished his out of the bin.
Thanks, Frank. Next time we're on this track, it will be for the IFMAR E-Buggy 1/8 Worlds. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing.
And hopefully cooler.
A lot cooler, hopefully. But E-Buggy, that makes me think of Team Cayote.
Thanks, guys. And now for this week's Hot Topic.
This is a hot topic.
So this week we're talking about an incident that happened at the end of the quarterfinal B of the Nitro Buggy Euros. Here's what happened, as captured by us and seen by thousands worldwide during the battle for the final bump-up spot.
Orlowski, so he's got past Ronick again, but Ronick's not, I think Ronick's on the inside with the short shoot. No, oh, they're both upside down. Zaluski going to come through. Oh, not sure. No, not with the one that's upside down. With the cars that are going, it's Zaluski. He's going to take it after all that confusion.
And here's a pretty typical reaction from the live chat at the time.
Never in all my years have I seen someone of Orlowski's caliber cheat like that. Just cut the corner, why don't you? Got to be thrown out for that.
Now that clip and the comment were posted by Jamie Booth, a former top European off-road racer himself, so he's seen a few things, I'm sure. Now the live chat was really active at the time, but the referees didn't give Mayako a penalty for that, nor for the incident he had before that with the fellow Polish racer, Bartek Zaluski.
He's up the inside. He's getting up the inside. Oh, he's nudged him out of the way. He's nudged him. Oh, no, the right to get on. It's going to be Orlowski.
Now Bartek didn't make the semi-final because of that incident.
So if you're wondering why we've got a picture of a door, it's because Bartosz Zaluski has just gone into the door to talk with the referee and Carlos, which we can see from a window, unfortunately we can't get a camera on, about the situation on that last lap with Michael. So it's still going on. Orlowski, of course, was given the
on the driver's stand now, doing his practice.
It's happened.
Out he
come
comes.
Out.
What can we tell?
Body language not great.
But the referees have plenty of battles to watch, and it's a very large track, and they don't have the benefit of rewinding the live action at any point, like we do. So there will be incidents that do get missed. And in the end, it was Michael who lined up for the semi-final. So how about that?
And back to us for the wrap-up of what has been a hot, dusty, sweaty, emotional, beautiful weekend in Barcelos.
And there's a race as well.
And now over to Nick to hear about it.
Well, a fantastic event. There was only ever about 3 people. Juan Carlos Canas, Dave Ronefalk and David Ongaro. They were the top 3 in pre-qualifying. They were top 3 in qualifying, at the top 3 at the end of the race. The only chink in the arm of that was that Dave Ronefalk started 5th on the grid after a rotten semi-final start. However, once the final got underway, Ronefalk obviously had the pace on those other 2 superstars, and as soon as he found his way to the front, courtesy of a marvellous move on the inside of Canas and a mistake by Ongaro, he was never headed again. Managed to pull out a 7 to 8 second lead from Ongaro as Canas rolled over and kind of threw away his championship, which of course he's defending. He was going for a 3-peat, didn't happen, just the 2. And then towards the end, Ongaro started to ease back, get closer. I think always David had it in hand, and in fact David said he always had it in hand. And he came across the line being our first ever 4-time European Nitro Buggy champion, and of course really cement his new relationship with X-Ray.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best one yet, I would say. Like you said, many ups and downs.
From the 3 turns at the beginning, to the fantastic racing, to the great hospitality, it's just been a fantastic 4 or 5 days here in Portugal.
Yes, it has. And we'll see you next week on RCTV News. Can't wait to see you, probably back in the studio. Thanks, Nick. It's been wonderful.
It's always a treat to be with you, Matt.
Any final thoughts?
I think Frank missed out.
Actually, Nick, I think I had it better last weekend because I got to watch the racing from the comfort of my own couch while you guys did all the work. Anyway, let's thank our title sponsor, Team Cayote, and our amazing partners.
Team Savox, Tonisport, Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program, Beach RC, Orlowski Racing Line, RSRC, EuroRC, Mal Graphics, 36 Mood.
Bye from us.
Bye-bye.
Whoa, 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 guys! You forgot the question of the week. And here it is.
Question of the week.
Did Macau cut the track at the end of that quarterfinal?
I think it's like with the short shoot. No. Oh, they're both upside down. Zalewski going to come through. Oh, not sure. No. Not with the one that's upside down. With the cars that are going, it's Zalewski.
Comment cut if you think he cut the track and should have had a penalty. Or did he wait a decent amount of time before continuing on after the pileup? Comment no cut if you think it was okay.
Don't forget, download Horse Locator.
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes! First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah, if you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.